Billie Eilish never wanted to fit into the mold of a typical pop star. From the very beginning of her career, she made it clear that she wasn't going to play by the same rules. While most pop artists were focused on bright lights, choreographed performances, and carefully curated images, Billie stepped into the spotlight wearing oversized clothes, whispering haunting lyrics, and letting her music speak louder than anything else. She didn't need glitter or glam to stand out. She just needed to be herself. And that's exactly what made the world fall in love with her. When she first broke through with Ocean Eyes, Billie was just a teenager recording songs with her brother Finneas in their bedroom. There was no big machine behind her, no team of writers shaping her image. It was pure, honest, and that authenticity became her trademark. She didn't look or sound like anyone else on the charts. She wasn't trying to. In fact, she was actively rejecting the pressure to conform. She wore baggy clothes so people wouldn't comment on her body. She stayed out of the spotlight when she didn't feel like being seen. She talked openly about her mental health, her insecurities, and her discomfort with fame. As her popularity exploded, Billie refused to let the industry reshape her. She didn't start dressing differently because cameras followed her everywhere. She didn't change her sound to match whatever was trending. Instead, she kept doing what she always did, making music that was raw, unpredictable, and deeply personal. Songs like When the Party's Over, Bury a Friend, and Everything I Wanted didn't sound like typical pop anthems. They were haunting, melancholic, and deeply introspective. They invited listeners into her mind, even when that mind was filled with darkness and doubt. But Billie's refusal to conform wasn't just about fashion or music. It was about values. She turned down brand deals that didn't align with her beliefs. She spoke up about climate change, body shaming, and the toxic pressures placed on young women. She didn't just want to make hits. She wanted to make a difference. And even as she stepped onto some of the biggest stages in the world, she never stopped being the girl who made music in her bedroom. The scale got bigger, but the soul stayed the same. What's perhaps most striking about Billie Eilish is her relationship with fame. She's always made it clear that she doesn't love the attention that comes with being famous. At times, she's admitted to feeling trapped by it, overwhelmed by the expectations and constant scrutiny. And yet, despite it all, she keeps creating. She keeps showing up, not because she wants to be seen as a pop star, but because she has something to say. In a world where so many artists follow a formula, Billie Eilish continues to carve her own path. She doesn't need approval from the mainstream to know her worth. She doesn't perform for the sake of applause. She makes art that reflects who she is in that moment, raw, unfiltered, and unapologetically different. And that difference is exactly why she resonates with so many people around the world. Billie Eilish refuses to be like other pop stars because she knows the power of being real in a world obsessed with perfection. She's not here to play a role. She's here to tell her truth in her own way, on her own terms. And as long as she keeps doing that, she'll never need to fit in and stand out.